All right, so maybe this is the video you've been waiting for. We're gonna go in depth on my Toseek Carbon fork, and I've put about 100 miles on this fork, and we're gonna go ahead and take a close up to see how it's been, if there's any cracking going on, my experiences. So let's dive into this. So here it is, the Toseek Carbon MTB fork. Now, my fork is a 26-inch fork. So this is meant to be on a 26-inch mountain bike. And I had to do this because this was going on my gravel bike. And to keep the geometry correct, I had to go with the 26-inch fork. And this will cater to a 50 millimeter 700cc tire. I said cc like cubic centimeters, 700c tire. So yeah, this fork is pretty versatile and it's pretty beefy and mad light. This is literally featherweight. But there were some questions that I had come along about this fork. One of them was the dropouts. A lot of people were having issues with their dropouts on their Toseek fork. Now, mine, I don't have any issues. People had issues with the alignment. Like, the wheel wasn't sitting straight. It was like either tilted this way or that way. My my dropouts are perfectly aligned. I don't have that issue. Also, I had questions about the dropouts being aligned with metal. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a metal plate on the outside on both sides. There is no metal plate on the inside, so it is carbon, and that's just gonna wear away as it already is wearing away. If you can see that right, I hopefully get the focus in, but that's carbon right there wearing away on this back one right here, but it's been holding up. You got to keep in mind carbon does flex. I don't see it as much on my carbon road bike fork because that has not disc brakes, it has rim brakes. So a lot of the pressure, the stress comes up here, so you don't see flexing. But with disc brakes, you are going to have a lot more stress down here, which is why you need to have a strong carbon fork. I notice on heavy braking, I do see it flexing, but that's just the nature of carbon fiber. It's meant to flex and it's supposedly strong as steel as well. So I haven't had any issues. There's no cracking. I've even inspected this thoroughly. I don't know if we can get in there on the close-ups, but I want you to take a look at that. There is literally no cracking. I wonder if I can get this to come off. We could, oh yes, that's easy. Let's take that off and inspect. Yeah, this is after 100 miles. And I've ridden single track on this as well. So that says a lot. Hopefully, this video is really helping you guys out. And because this thing's flawless, I am very happy with this. You are going to have to use carbon paste though when you install that. And of course, when you mount your stem, it's carbon fiber. You have to have it torqued down. Can't over torque it. So carbon paste makes up for that. But this fork is legitimate. As you can see, got the gravel bike behind me dismantled. I have to cut this down a little bit more because the geometry just wasn't right for me. I wasn't enjoying the bike because I was just so stretched out, and it turned out to be because my stack was too high. So with it being lowered, it put me down further in the dropouts. So I'm actually like comfortable. So we're gonna try that out. I took it for a ride around the block, so it seems to be working. But this is the Toseek Carbon fork. When I bought this last summer, when I built this Mongoose Grit, I paid 109. That's with tax included, and that was on eBay. I see these all around now. I see these on AliExpress, eBay. I think even Wish.com is starting to sell this stuff, but I don't know. I don't know anything about Wish these days. But go out and get yourself one. Toseek, if you want to endorse me, you make an actual good product. At least I got a good one. I can't say about other people's experiences, but if you want to sponsor me, Toseek, you can send me more forks and I'll do more reviews on them. Because this is an epic deal. Spending $100 versus 300 to 400, and if I get a couple years out of this fork, I think that is well worth it. So was this fork worth it in my opinion? Absolutely. And if I were to need to replace this fork, I would probably buy the same exact fork again. So hopefully my insight has helped you, and hopefully this review has helped you out a bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this down here. I don't know if we could pick that up, but just so you kind of have that, is a 26er fork, and that's, I guess, the serial number that it has. But if you guys like this content and you like what I'm doing, you like the reviews that I'm doing, you're interested in the non-American market of MTB and cyclocross and gravel, road biking, then go ahead, like and subscribe to this channel because there's going to be so much more to come.